The good people at the new Westminster Animal Shelter always welcome the public. Come and visit and adopt a dog, a cat, or even a bunny. They are located at 231 Ewan Avenue on Queensborough Island. Call them at 604-519-2008 to arrange a visit.
Hi there, I'm Margie. I'm here at the new Westminster Animal Shelter, and I am here to introduce you to a lovely boy named Alfred. Alfred is a young cat, maybe about a year to a year and a half old. He was found as a stray here in Queensborough, not too far from the shelter, and remarkably, nobody came looking for him. He is extremely friendly, really well-tempered, a very nice boy all around. He had no identification, unfortunately, so we really had nothing to go on to reunite him with his family, but well, their loss could be your gain because Alfred is now up for adoption. And given his temperament, we think he'd probably do well in most homes. We think he'd be fine with children. We think he'd probably be okay with other cats as long as they were nice cats, not meanies. And maybe even dogs. We haven't tested him with dogs, but he's just such an easygoing guy that he'll probably do well in most homes. Alfred is available to meet here at the animal shelter anytime between 10:30 and 3:30, and we're open 7 days a week. So if you want to come meet Alfred and fall in love, do so quickly, because I don't think he'll be around long. I think he's going to be a popular boy. And we'll be happy to show him to you, and he'll be happy to let you snuggle with him because he's a big snuggler. This is Alfred. Thank you. Handsome guy here you've met last time. His name is Cheech, and he's half of a dynamic duo, Cheech and Chong. Chong is not feeling up to being on camera right now, but so we're just going to show you Cheech. But Cheech is about 3 to 4 years of age, and he was left behind when his owners moved away, which is really too bad. But the man who kind of took over looking after him brought him and brought Chong to us and asked us if we could find a good home for the two together. They're very bonded. Chong, they're not brothers. Chong is about 9 to 10 years of age, but they're best friends. And they love to snuggle together, and they love to sleep together, and they just really enjoy each other's company. They're both very shy, and they're both very sensitive, so they get a little bit of confidence and some comfort from each other. So if you're looking to adopt a bonded pair, then consider Cheech and Chong because they're really lovely. They probably won't do well in homes with a lot of other pets, specifically dogs, because they're just so timid, and they probably would rather just to be with each other. It's okay, honey. Cheech is trying to hide right now. He likes to hide. They like to hide in little hidey holes. So his hidey hole is just down there, so he's trying to get there. But they're lovely, lovely boys. So if you can look past their timid nature and give them a chance, you'll have lots of cuddles in your future. If you'd like to meet Cheech and Chong, come on down to the animal shelter or give us a call at 604-519-2008. Thank you. Oh, Cheechy, you'll be okay. This beautiful, full-figured boy here is Puggy. And Puggy is one of the few dogs we have for adoption right now. Puggy is a pug mix. I'm trying to get him to look at you, but I've got treats, so he's very focused right now. Over here, buddy. He is a pug mix. He's about 6 years of age. And we don't know what the heck he's mixed with, but sumo wrestler might be a good guess. He's very cute, and he's very funny looking, and a lot of people are really interested in him, but he has some issues that we're being very forthright about because we really want him to find the right home for him, his needs. He has already had 2 failed or unsuccessful adoptions, and so we really want to make sure that we're looking for the right place for Puggy. Puggy, we don't think had the greatest life before he came to us. He probably wasn't super involved with the family. He may have been physically disciplined, we don't know, because he does not like certain behaviors from humans. But basically, Puggy needs a home where he's the only dog. He does have some dog issues. He's lived with another dog, and he currently hangs out with her here at the shelter because they were both surrendered to us. But he didn't do well with some other dogs in his unsuccessful placements. So we think he'd be happiest as the only dude in the house, and we also think that he'd be happiest in a home where there's not a lot of activities going on. So not a lot of people living in the home, maybe 1 or 2 people. Not a lot of visitors, because he is kind of a jerk to visitors, to be honest. And he can get he bonds really quickly with 1 or 2 people, and then I'm going to come around front here, and then he can get a little too bonded, and he gets kind of guardy. So he needs somebody who's okay working with Puggy on positive, reward-based training, no forceful training, no physical corrections, nothing like that, because that's just not going to get you the results you want with a dog like this. If anything, it would make things worse. So Puggy needs a home that's going to be okay managing his behavior, because even with training, and I think he can improve quite a bit, but he's not going to change and all of a sudden become a different dog. So they have to be okay with managing him and accepting him to some level for who he is. And there are good things about Puggy too. And those good things are that he loves his toys. He likes to cuddle and carry around his teddy bears. He's a funny little guy who likes to cuddle and snuggle. He obviously needs to lose some weight, big time. But he's not like a super high energy dog. So if you yourself don't want to go for hours and hours of walks, well, neither does Puggy. So that would be a good match for him. So we're going to be very picky and very specific with what we're looking for Puggy. So if you contact us and we tell you that he's not the right fit for you, don't get offended. We're just trying to make sure that Puggy is set up for success, because he's been here a long time and he deserves to have a home of his own. So if you think that maybe you've got the right type of place for Puggy and the right type of personality to work with him, and the right resources, then give us a call and let's chat about him, because he's an awesome dog who shouldn't be living in a shelter. And our number is 604-519-2008, and this is Puggy Man, who's not Irish, despite what his collar says. Don't kiss him, because he's not Irish. He's just faking it. Hey, buddy?